This is monthly cleanup at Laurel and Davey's, May 17th. Starting in the path here, since we don't do the front for them anymore, we just got everything weeded out. There was some morning glory and dandelions and stuff growing in the back of this bed that we pulled, and then cleaned up the edge of the pathway to make it look more uniform. There were a lot of little stragglers that were coming off of this ground cover. Pulled some morning glory and stuff from between the Brunera, and then we had everything swept out. The wind today has kind of blown it all back into the beds, but it was a lot better than it was this morning. And then with this little weeping tree, it had a little dead branch on the side that we pruned off, and then took care of weeding this section. Along the side here was just picking up debris and weeding, and then trimming off some starts and stuff from the sides of these trees and the bottoms of the trees. We did that with all three of the trees in this section. And then more weeding and tidying up here. Also cleaned out this little window pit in the back there. Over here, picked up debris and fluffed the soil here and got everything tidied. Did a little bit of pruning on these two rose bushes just with some dead pieces, but I think we did pretty well last time, so we didn't have to do much to them this time. And then we also got kind of back here picking up debris today. And this bed is all solid, weeded, and debris picked up as well. We kind of cut back the candy tuft today to keep it out of some other plants, so we isolated these guys since they were getting really interwoven, and it looked like it wasn't doing well for either of them. And then we did the same on this side. It'll come back pretty full again, I'm sure, but for now it'll help these smaller plants fill in a bit better this summer, I think. This shrub was pruned a little bit of dead pieces in the back, and then these beds were fluffed and weeded and debris picked up. A lot of tree debris that we swept through these beds, especially in the back over here. We grabbed this time. All the way through here. And then in these two beds there were some spent spring bulbs that we pulled too. We left some of them. I think there's some daffodils and grass bulbs left, but for the most part a lot of them were spent, so we got rid of those. And then we also cleaned up behind these conifers in the back. And over on the side here, there was a large patch of weeds right here that we cleared out that was probably coming from this side that we don't take care of. And then they have these grasses growing in. So we got this all weeded here. Same with this bed, all tidied up between the river stones and weeds in the ground cover and around here. And then there was a lot of morning glory in the back corner along this fence that we took care of. I think we might have missed it last time just because it's so tucked away, so we should keep an eye on that area for next time too. And then some grasses growing in these lilies and the candy tuft were a bit difficult to remove, so we should keep an eye on those as well. But this is all tidied up with debris in this over here as well, or it was before more of it blew in. And then they had a wheelbarrow propped up in this ground cover that we moved over here just so it wasn't getting in the way of this plant growth. It's kind of off on its own now, which is nicer, I think. So I think that is it for today. It was just weeding and picking up debris. The soil is really dry. I'm not sure if they have their irrigation on yet, so fluffing wasn't as successful as it could be, but we did our best.